The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
The Rabbi of Yaakov Mizrahi, a few years ago, he told me a story that happened in Yaakov Mizrahi's house. One day there was a boy, he comes to the rabbi's house and he's knocking on the door. He's begging to come in. I want to come in, I want to come in. Kid's crying. He wants to see Yaakov Mizrahi. Who doesn't? So the Rabbi opens the door. He sees a child there. He sees a boy there. He says, how can I help you? I want to go speak to Yaakov Mizrahi. Hazak Baruch. Wait online. What is it? He's going to go speak to Yaakov Mizrahi. The Gadol Hador, Habibi, his time is not hefker. There's a time to see the rabbi, and especially when he was in his later years, the rabbi was very fragile, and his time was very sensitive. You can't just come and I'm ready to see Yaakov Mizrahi. The kid was crying. The Rabbi told me the kid was crying. So he asked him, what happened? Why do you have to see Yaakov Mizrahi? So he told him that he was going through a lot of tzarot in his life. He was going through some difficult times. So he went to Rav Chaim Kanievsky and he told him. And Rav Chaim told him, Kanir'eh, it seems that you were pogem in the kavod of one of the tzaddikei hador. That's what he tells him. If you're going through this, he tells him, Kanir'eh, it seems like you were pogem in the kavod of one of the tzaddikei hador. He's thinking, what? I said something about one of the tzaddikei hador? How's it shalom? And he's thinking, he's recollecting, and he remembers. He said something about Yaakov Mizrahi. Sometimes children, they talk. When the Gdolim have their mahlokets, l'shem shamayim, the children, they start talking. Haz v'shalom, you're playing with fire. And right away he remembered, oh my gosh! And he had to come to ask Yaakov Mizrahi for mechila, and he's begging the Rabbi, please get me into the rabbi, I got to ask him for mechila. So they saw this is a very serious case. They rushed him to the rabbi. And the boy is there and he says, Rabbi, please give me mechila. And they wanted to see, wow, boy's coming. Doesn't come on. Yabia Omer. You know what Yabia Omer is? A masterpiece. You're sitting next to the Yabia Omer and here's someone that was pogem. How did you speak about the rabbi? You know what the Taharat Habayit is? The Taharat Habayit sitting next to the order of the Taharat Habayit. Yishtabah Shemo La'ad. Melech Machea Melechim Bakadosh. And he's saying, Rabbi, please give him mechila. And the rabbi is in his anava. He gave him mechila. And he said, learn the Sefarim. That's the rabbi's humor. He said, I give you mechila, but learn the Sefarim. Read the Sefarim. And he gave him a full mechila. The boy was not able to go on without the mechila. Habibi, you're messing with the hachamim, you're playing with fire. How could you play with the kavod of hachamim? Rabbi Spiro brings down beautiful maaseh that happened after the Igrot Moshe passed away, which was, of course, in the month of Adar. And there were hundreds of thousands, maybe 150,000 by the Levaya in New York. He writes over there that the government even lowered the flag halfway in honor of the rabbi's funeral. And then the rabbi's levaya was continued in Eretz Yisrael. And it was on Shushan Purim, on the day of Purim in Yerushalayim. There were around 300,000 people by the levaya. Hespedim, rabbis, giving divrei hizuk, divrei musar, divrei hesped, on the Gadol Hador that passed away on Purim. And after the levaya, someone that was there started feeling very ill. He went to doctors, checkups, nothing. They couldn't find anything. But the guy's sick, Azit. They can't find anything. So he figured out that he's going to go ask the Hachamim what happened. Why is it that he's not feeling well? So sure enough, he went to a big Sadiq and he asked him, Rabbi, what's going on? Tests are all negative. They can't find anything. Why is it that he's not feeling well? That's what the man asked about himself. So the rabbi said, I'll do the Goral Hagra. The Goral Hagra is when a tzaddik takes the Chumash, Tanakh, and after certain preparations, he opens up to a spot, and they see a remez, they see a hint in the spot, what it says, they get the hint, they get the answer that you need. I'm warning you. Benny, be careful, don't do this at home. Daddy, chicken or meat? Goral Hagra. Daddy, chicken for dinner. It doesn't go like that. Big tzaddikim, They know how to do the Goral Hagra. He did the Goral Hagra, and he opens the pasuk that says, why are you speaking about Moshe, my servant? So he looks at the man, he said, did you say anything about the great Rabbi Rabbi Moshe Feinstein? His levaya just passed. Did you say anything negative about the Rabbi? He said, Has v'shalom, I was there. But look what the Goral is coming out. Did you say anything? He says, Has v'shalom, why would I say anything about the Rabbi? He says, but look what it says. You sure you didn't say anything? He says, come to think about it, it was Purim at the end of the day. And the eulogies were quite long. And I said, okay, Rav Moshe, but isn't it Purim? Something along those lines. He said, that's what you said at the Gadol's funeral? It's Purim? How'd you speak it like that at the funeral? It's Purim, so Purim comes before the rabbi? Purim comes before the rabbi's honor? How'd you say that? He took 10 men to the rabbi's kiver, and he asked for mechila. And Baruch Hashem, he got all better. Having kavod for the hachamim is not just a perk, it's not a nice thing, it's a necessity in our life. As Am Yisrael, without having a rabbi in our life, without having the love for the hachamim, understanding who the hachamim are in our life, then what is the Torah if we don't have the hachamim? They go hand in hand. The Torah shebichtav and the Torah shebe'apeh, hand in hand. Building our love for the rabbis, for the love of the tzaddikim, respecting them, honoring them, letting our children see how much we love the Torah and how much we love the hachamim.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org